The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 10th of May, 1660. This morning came on Mr. Pinckney and his son going to the King with a petition finally writ by Mr. Haw for to be the King's embroiderer, for whom and Mr. Saunderson I got a ship. This morning come my Lord Winchelsea and a great deal of company and dined here. In the afternoon, while my lord and we were at music in the great cabin below, comes in a messenger to tell us that Mr. Edward Montague, my lord's son, was come to Deal, who afterwards came on board with Mr. Pickering with him. The child was sick in the evening. At night, while my lord was at supper, in comes my Lord Lauderdale and Sir John Greenville, who supped here, and so went away. After they were gone, my lord called me to his cabin and told me how he was commanded to set sail presently for the King, and was very glad thereof, and so put me writing of letters and other work that night till it was very late, he going to bed. I got him afterwards to sign things in bed. After I had done some more work, I to bed also. The 11th of May, 1660. Up very early in the morning, and so about a great deal of business in order to our going hence today. Burr going on shore last night made me very angry, so that I sent for Mr. Pitts to come to me from the Vice-Admiral's, intending not to have employed Burr any more. But Burr, by and by, coming, and desiring humbly that I would forgive him, and Pitts not coming, I did set him to work. This morning we began to pull down all the States' arms in the fleet, having first sent to Dover for painters and others to come to set up the King's. The rest of the morning writing of letters to London, which I afterwards sent by Dunn. I had this morning my first opportunity of discoursing with Dr. Clarke, whom I found to be a very pretty man and very knowing. He is now going in the ship to the King. There dined here my Lord Crawford and my Lord Cavendish and other Scotchmen, whom I afterwards ordered to be received on board the Plymouth and to go along with us. After dinner we set sail from the Downs, I leaving my boy to go to Deal for my linen. In the afternoon overtook us 3 or 4 gentlemen, 2 of the Berties and one Mr. Dormeroy, a Scotch gentleman, whom I afterwards found to be a very fine man, who, telling my lord that they heard the commissioners were come out of London today, my lord dropped anchor over against Dover Castle, which give us about 30 guns in passing, and upon a high debate with the Vice and Rear Admiral whether it was safe to go and not stay for the commissioners, he did resolve to send Sir R. Stainer to Dover, to enquire of my Lord Winchelsea whether or no they are come out of London, and then to resolve tomorrow morning of going or not, which was done. It blew hard all this night that I was afeard of my boy. About 11 at night came the boats from Deal with great store of provisions. By the same token, John Goods told me that above 20 of the fowls are smothered, but my boy was put on board the Northwich to bed.